You know,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. This is fantastic. Thank you so much for making out time to be here. So just say hello to the audience. Can you just say hello to?
Hello, hello world. My name is Sam Ebube. I'm so excited to be on the show this morning.
Thank you, Minister Sams. It's such an honor to have you here in the civilized presence. And we are just going to get straight into the deal of today. I have just talked about you and read your bio and how amazing that you are and all the work that you're doing. Thank you for being a great voice of impact in the world, in our generation, and of course to the young people, most importantly. So let's look at the topic of today, which is stay alive, suicide,
Alive, yeah,
and escape from COVID-19. You know, when we
yeah.
look into what is going on and all the numbers are really scary. From
In fact,
WHO says that, you know, had warned earlier on, I think it was last week, that this pandemic might lead to 75,000 deaths from suicide, drug, and alcohol abuse. And
yeah,
you know, this is why your message is so relevant for a time such as this one. That, you know, my
yeah.
first question to you would be, is suicide an escape route? Over to
Mm.
you.
Yeah, first and foremost, for every living soul that is living on this earth, we should always have this at the back of our mind. It should sink in our souls and body that our life is beautiful. The creation itself is beautiful. In the essence, it means suicide is never an option and can never be. So first and foremost, we should know that life is beautiful. For as much as life is beautiful, our life is beautiful. And staying alive is key. Stay alive should be our major. So for instance now, irrespective what you're going through, what you're facing, now, if life is beautiful to you, if life is wonderful, then why should you kill yourself? So suicide will never and can never be an escape route. We stay here together and we'll live together and we're going to celebrate together.
Thank you so much. I really love that you said, you know, our life is so valuable and so beautiful, and we have to learn how to appreciate our lives. I think that's
Yeah,
fantastic. But with everything
yeah.
that's happening in the world today, are we going to say, would you say that the world is experiencing more problems right now? And of course, because of the pandemic and the lockdown
Pandemic.
and the quarantine, would you say that we're experiencing a lot more problems and this is why we're having all of these issues going on? Over to you.
Yeah, since the time of creation, there has always been problem.
Mm.
Just that we might say in our own dispensation, the one we are facing right now is pandemic. And there is no how there will be a problem and there won't be solution. So for every problem, there is always a solution. So that is why it's always advisable that we should look at the solution ahead and not the problem. So irrespective of the problem that we are facing right now, for every problem, there is always a solution. I grew up to know this. So it means this whole thing that is affecting the whole world is not only affecting me, it's not only affecting you, it's affecting every living soul living under the earth. So it means we are in this together. It means we are overcoming this all together. So with all this, there is so much in our hands right now. And out of the much that we have at hand, the one that is above it all is the solution to what you and I are actually facing right now.
Wow, thank you so much. We just, you know, this is fantastic. If you're just joining us, it's Civilized Presence. Of course, we're having a conversation here with Minister Sams Ebube, all the way from Nigeria, talking about the topic of suicide being an escape route for
Yeah,
us at this time. That, you know, we do not agree, and of course, Sams Ebube has created an initiative that is dealing with this. And so, Sams, can you talk a little bit about your initiative that you're just getting launched, you know? And so thank you so much, of course, for bringing to the show for the first time, really to launch this out on the show. Can you talk about the initiative and how this is going to support? I really, really enjoyed the fact that you're using your gift, your talent, to be able to pass on the message to the world to help other people.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
what is the initiative all about? What are you doing to tell our audience?
Yeah, presently I'm working on 3 initiatives. I'm going to speak about the first one, which is about stay alive. Now, it's a youth movement. I realize that a lot of youth always come to a point where they can't speak with anyone. Now, I realize that music is a big tool, is one of the most important tools that can actually get to people wherever they are in the world. Now, in 2010, I was on a live interview, and someone called on the show and said, I was listening to your music while I was about to commit suicide. Just as I listened to your sound, to your voice, I got convinced to stay alive. I'm talking about 10 years ago. And I was so excited on the show that somebody could listen to my music and had a change of mind. So since 2010, I've been trying to work on a song that will address this global issue that is affecting most young ones. I've read so many stories. Young ones, they just get to a limit where they feel they can't cope any longer. But there is something I want to breathe in the heart of nations of the world, which is I am stronger. We are stronger together. So irrespective of whatsoever thing you might be going through, that I might be going through, once I have this at the back of my mind that I should stay alive, I'm stronger. So irrespective what I'm going through, I believe I am stronger. And in the word stronger, it means I can overcome any challenges, any problem that comes my way. So I am using this music to address different factors. I'm sure by the time this song is out, a lot of people will get to see reason why this generation are in the situation of committing suicide. Now, one of the major factors that I've come to understand is that social media is one of the major factors that is causing suicide. Now, let me quickly share this with you. Just yesterday in Nigeria, a young girl actually posted on the Facebook. She posted her obituary while she's still alive. Now, you ask me that why will she do that? When she was questioned, she said one of the major reasons why she did that was because her parents, her relative, they were actually putting too much pressure on her. They were demanding more than what she has. So she said what she can actually do was to post on Facebook that she's dead. Now, for such person to have done that, she might have had the thought of suicide, that this disturbance is too much. They are requesting more than what I have. So she cannot say no to them. Now, she went on Facebook and posted that she's dead. So they caught her and they asked her, why will you do this? She said it's because the parents, the relative, they are demanding so much from her. Now, at this stage, I believe my music that I'm about to pull out now, titled I'm Stronger, if she listens to it, she will hear a phrase in the song, why do you want to kill yourself? Why do you want to allow the pressure of the world, the pressure of what you're going through? Why do you want to let it get into you? So I'm telling people to stay alive, to say to themselves, whenever they are facing any challenges, I'm stronger, you are stronger. Together, we are stronger together. So that is the reason for this initiative, which I'm going to drop with a song. June, I'll be launching the song titled I'm Stronger. And afterwards, I'll be writing a book titled Stay Alive, just to help a lot of young people, because I realize that a lot of young people don't have time any longer to read books, but you can listen to music.
This is beautiful. I really love what you're doing. It just takes me to my next question for you. So, what is
Good.
the difference with this generation and the generation before? Is it that there's something? Do you think that this generation is weaker than the generation that we had before of our parents? What's the difference?
Yeah,
Why do people feel they're so much under pressure? Yeah, over to you.
yeah, yeah. I think first and foremost, we need to educate this generation. I took my time to speak with a lot of old leaders and young leaders, and I've come to realize that this generation, we put ourselves on unnecessary pressure. Now, what we see on social media is not as real as it is in real life. So we need to okay, let me take this instance. A friend of mine by name Benga Famiyu, is a broadcaster in Nigeria. When I was sharing this initiative with him, do you know he shared this story with me? And I said, I'm going to share his story. And he said, good, let it educate a lot of youths out there. He said he came on Facebook. And when he got to Facebook, he realized that he's the only one that is left behind. He saw all his colleagues, they are all doing well. Now, the question is, social media can be unreal. Unreal. A lot of people try to hide what they are going through and they come and make life beautiful. Life is beautiful, fine. But the person you are looking at as a yardstick to kill yourself, do you think the person true is not going through one challenges or the other? So why do you want to kill yourself? It's a question I'm asking myself, I'm asking you, listeners that is watching us right now. Why do you want to end it? Remember, everything that surrounds us has been in existence for more than 6,000 years, and they still look beautiful. If you look at the sky, blue, beautiful. Look at the trees. Look at look at everything around, beautiful. So why should you kill yourself? There is no point.
So,
So it,
yeah, go for it. Yeah.
so in a nutshell, I'm going to say to everyone that is watching us right now that this generation, we compare ourselves too much with others. So we need to stop comparing ourselves with others. We are unique. We are different. What actually makes us different is that uniqueness that is in us. The past generations, there is no social media like ours. Now, I will ask, then why do we have higher rates of suicide? Now, social media is one of the key factors. I look at Mr. A, and Mr. A is looking radiant, is looking awesome. And I look at myself and I feel, oh, I'm not where Mr. A is. Now, how true are you to be sure that Mr. A is really where he is? I've seen a lot of youths in this generation. They get to somewhere that is very beautiful, they take pictures. A lot of them will still have to go on makeup just to look beautiful, just to look radiant. And when you see them, you think they own what you are seeing at the background. But meanwhile, they are not the owner. They only pass by and take pictures. Is that what you want to see and conclude about yourself? You are awesome. So I think this generation, we need to be more patient. And we should have one slogan which says, I am stronger. So irrespective of the challenges that you're going through, tell yourself, I'm stronger. You are by what you speak to yourself.
Well, I really love this. I am stronger. It's just such a great confirmation or even an affirmation if you're feeling really low with yourself. Just to say, I'm stronger. I think that can
Yes.
really help to, increase your confidence and self-esteem and believe in
Good.
yourself again.
Yes. Yes.
That is so wonderful. And this is going to take me to my next question for you. So
Okay.
now, let's go back to people at home. So if you
Good.
have someone around you who is withdrawn, you begin to notice the symptoms that this person is not doing well. How can
Yeah.
you help that person?
Yeah. The first thing is to put on the civility face. When I mean civility face, I mean a smile.
Mm.
Now, whoever you want to talk to, what the person needs first is not criticism. Now, it's your civility approach to the person that will actually give the person that confidence to speak with you. I have seen a lot of people that have been the in the in the state at which they don't want to talk to anybody. Do you know I go extra mile? Now they are not picking my calls. Now I say, okay, let me go to their house. I know once they see me, they will speak to me. And on getting to their house, I knocked just as they saw me. Just as this guy I'm talking about, just as he saw me. Do you know what he did? He was so excited because of what? The smile I put on my face. He's been frowning all days. But just as I saw him, I was smiling. I was like, guy, what's up with you? You've not been picking calls. He said he felt life is not fair. I said, no. I said, take a look at you. You are beautifully made. So for as much as you are beautifully made of God, it shows that there is so much potentials in you that the world is waiting for. So in this song, I think the lyrics I used in this song, I'm going to share it here. I
Yes.
said, shake off the dust and say to yourself, I'm stronger. So shake off yourself and tell yourself, I'm stronger. Now, the mind start communicating together with the soul.
Yeah.
And so with that, the guy was back. He actually came back to his senses. So sometimes I think suicide is spirit.
Mm.
With what I've come to
Yeah, we're just losing.
realize, like us, we need people, we need people like you to stand for people who are out there that actually need our voice. We all need to stay alive. We all. I need you, and you also need me. If you leave, who will be there for me? There will be no one. So that is the reason why we all need to arise and make a call that everyone should have a reason to stay alive, irrespective of what we are going through.
This is fantastic. If you're just joining us for the first time, it's a civilized presence. And of course, I have Minister Sams Ebube right here in the house with us, sharing with us on his initiative and what he's been doing, helping out and working with thousands of youth all over the world on the concept of suicide. You know, that is
Yeah,
something that is a pressing problem all over the world right now, and it's even
yeah,
increasing a lot more during this
yeah,
pandemic and lockdown. So if you notice someone around you who is going through this, you know, give us a call. I think that every country should have a suicide prevention
yes,
that you can make a phone call to and get some help for this person. And so join us in the conversation and let us know what questions that you have, and you know, what contributions. Are you around someone who is about to commit suicide, or is it even you yourself? Do you feel like life has been so unfair and you just want to try to just kind of shut down the curtains? No, I don't think you want to do that. Minister Ebube has kind of shared with us this morning or this afternoon on why you are so special, why you should appreciate you, your uniqueness, just being the source of your greatness. You're uniquely beautiful. You are created differently. And so just embrace that, embrace who you are. And of course, I know that you cannot do it alone. We should be able to hold our
yeah.
hands together. So this is going to take me to another question for you, Minister Ebube. Let's talk a little bit about the World Civility Song. You know,
Wow.
I really love the World Civility Song, One Love, One World.
One word.
Yes, can you share a little bit about some of the lyrics of that song, One Love, One?
Yeah,
What is the concept behind it?
yeah. If you look at the song One Love, One Word actually contains all the substances, all the ingredients that is required for our daily lives. Now, as a nation, as a nation, as an individual, the song actually started with, it's a time we make a call. I was trying to tell people that this is the set time that we all need to arise, because tomorrow may be too late. But today, we have today. And everything we do with today will speak for itself tomorrow. And I said, let the light of your soul wash all the darkness fall. Let the love from your joyful bowl feed all the dying souls. All we need is one love, one love, one love. The kind of love from above, above, above. God has made us as one, as one, as one. There'll be no more pain, no more worries. Make we stay together. Hey, I do believe we can make this world be a better place. So what I'm saying in the essence is that I'm saying, if you and I can arise and make a call, then someone somewhere will hear us, and someone somewhere will take action. Feed someone that you feel is hungry. Provide shelter for those that you feel are in need of shelter. Provide a home, a roof upon someone that you know is in need of a roof. So that is all the song is saying, calling all the world leaders to make a call now that the world can actually be a better place for everyone to live in.
Wow, this is amazing. Thank you so much. Minister Ebube, it's such an honor to have you here in our midst. And of course, we do hope that we bring you back into the show and continue the great work that you're doing. I love it. I'm strong.
Thank you.
One love, one world. And guys, you're
One word.
here for the first time, before it's been launched in June. So look out for the news.
Yeah.
I'm going to share the link of the World Civility Song. Sams Ebube is right here on Facebook. He's on Instagram as well as Sams Ebube. He's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Listen to all of his music on YouTube, on Facebook. He's here. He's on Instagram. He's on LinkedIn. He's on all the great places. And he has been a recipient of so many great awards last year. It's been amazing. It's been so great working with you, Minister Ebube, and I hope that we can have you come back again and continue doing what you do. Thank you so much. Thank
you. I'm so excited. Thank you for having me on this show to speak with your listeners. I'm so excited.
Absolutely. Thank you. And thank you for using your voice really to impact the world and your gift.
Thank you.
Your talent. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.